Welcome back, everyone, to the Stargazers channel. We're ready for another deep dive into our series, Best Jobs for Each Zodiac Sign.
That's right. And today we're looking at how, your own stars, your astrological blueprint, might actually hold the secret to finding work you truly love.
Okay, think about this for a second. Have you ever just felt this, pull towards a certain job, almost like a cosmic nudge?
Like something just clicks.
Exactly. Well, today we're taking that nudge and turning up the volume. We're exploring the career paths that seem almost, destined for one very specific, very capable sign. Get ready, this could be insightful.
It's really fascinating when you look at it. The core energies and tendencies of each sign can really create a sort of natural fit for certain jobs, certain workplaces.
Totally. And today, our astrological spotlight is zeroing in on the detail-oriented, hardworking world of Virgo. We're going to unpack the top 10 career matches for Virgos, specifically looking towards 2025. Honestly, some of these might feel like pure destiny calling.
And the big question, really, is could understanding these sort of ingrained astrological vibes be the actual key? The key to unlocking not just, a good job, but real satisfaction in your work life.
Well, you'll want to stick around for this one, because figuring out these celestial clues could honestly be the compass you need to navigate your career path and find that place where you don't just get by, but you genuinely thrive. So, let's get into it. What makes a Virgo tick?
Okay, so first things first. Virgos are typically born between August 23rd and September 22nd. And they're one of the three Earth signs.
Right, Earth signs. So think practical, grounded.
Very grounded. Our readings show some really core Virgo traits. There's this almost relentless pursuit of perfection. They just need things to be right.
And dedication too, right. Plus a surprisingly nurturing side.
Absolutely. And you see this reflected in how they work. They're incredibly methodical, hardworking. You can rely on a Virgo, and their attention to detail is, legendary.
It really is. The patterns we see suggest they feel most comfortable in calm environments. They like routines, organized systems.
Chaos is not their friend.
Definitely not. They need that structure. It ties into that detail-oriented nature, doesn't it? They do their best work when they can just focus, really dig into something analytical.
Precisely. Now, like any sign, there are, let's say, potential challenges that drive for perfection. Sometimes they can tip over into being overly critical.
Of themselves and others?
Yeah, sometimes both. And interestingly, despite being so efficient, they often prefer tackling one thing at a time. Multitasking isn't always their strong suit.
Okay, so focus is key.
Deep focus, yes. It's that desire to see something through perfectly.
But let's focus on the positives, because their strengths in the workplace are, frankly, amazing. We're talking people who show up early, stay late if needed. They're committed.
Totally committed. And that eye for detail means they genuinely care about quality. Plus, they love to learn. They keep learning.
Great organizers, too. Often quite modest about their achievements, but they're just such valuable assets to have on any team.
Couldn't agree more. That mix of dedication, the need for things to be just right, and that natural organization. It sets them up perfectly for certain kinds of roles.
Okay, so we've got the Virgo blueprint. Let's map it onto careers. What's our astrological intel say for the top 10? Number 1 is accountant.
Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? That love for structure, the analytical mind. Finance is often very orderly, very predictable, which really suits them.
And the numbers aspect.
Oh yeah, they often have a knack for numbers. And they get real satisfaction from helping people sort out their finances, bringing clarity. It's about creating order, which Virgos love.
Right, order from complexity. Okay, number 2, scientific researcher. Maybe not the first thing people think of.
Perhaps not, but think about it. That dedication to finding practical answers, the systematic way research works, it fits.
I see. The methodology.
Exactly. And that Virgo drive to find the missing pieces to get to the truth. They can really channel their analytical skills for a bigger purpose, which appeals to their desire to be useful. They're like cosmic detectives in the lab.
Nice. Okay, number 3 is editor. This feels like a natural fit.
Oh, absolutely. That eagle eye for detail, those organizational skills, it's practically required for editing.
That critical eye we mentioned becomes a strength here.
It really does. Spotting inconsistencies, refining language, requires that meticulous nature. They just need to manage the overly critical tendency, perhaps.
Gotcha. Number 4 taps into that nurturing side. Teacher.
Yes. They often really enjoy sharing what they know, providing practical help. And Virgos often have fantastic memories.
How does that help in teaching?
Well, remembering subject details, obviously, but also remembering individual student needs. It helps create a really supportive classroom. They guide, they nurture understanding.
Of that. Okay, number 5, personal assistant. Seems obvious, right? Organization.
Totally. Managing diaries, booking travel, handling all those day-to-day details. It's right up their alley. Their efficiency, their methodical approach, it's gold in these kinds of organizational roles.
They make things run smoothly behind the scenes.
Exactly, they bring the order.
Number 6 is counselor. This really highlights their compassion, doesn't it?
It does. They often find real satisfaction in helping others navigate problems. They're usually great listeners.
And they think logically, too.
That's key. They can be empathetic, but also remain objective enough to offer practical, logical guidance. That desire to feel needed gets fulfilled here, too.
Okay, number 7, mathematician. Back to the analytical side.
Yes, definitely. Love of numbers, love of solving complex problems, usually behind the scenes. That really appeals to many Virgos.
It's that methodical, data-driven approach again.
Precisely. They enjoy digging into systems and finding those elegant solutions.
Number 8 takes us outdoors, maybe? Vet.
Yeah, this combines a few things, often a connection with nature or animals, plus that natural caregiver instinct.
And the work environment.
Well, think about a vet clinic. It needs to be clean, organized Virgo. Appreciate that. Plus, their dedication to being the best, always learning, is crucial in medicine.
Makes sense. Okay, almost there. Number 9, librarian.
Another haven for the detail-oriented, organizing information, appreciating a peaceful environment.
And that meticulous memory helps again.
Immensely. Cataloging, finding resources, helping people navigate information. It's about creating order within knowledge and being of service.
Perfect. And rounding out the top 10 at number 10, dietitian.
This taps into their interest in healthy living, nutrition, combined with that desire to help others in a practical way.
How so?
They have this keen ability to see what's missing or what needs adjusting, perfect for analyzing someone's diet. And they're good at methodically teaching people new, healthier habits.
Architects of well-being, you could say?
That's a great way to put it.
Wow. Okay, so that's a fantastic constellation of possibilities for Virgos in 2025. But we need a reality check here, don't we? This isn't just read your horoscope, pick a job.
Absolutely not. That's such an important point. These astrological insights, they're like guiding stars, inspiration, not rigid rules.
Right. Think of it as a lens, a way to understand your potential strength, your natural inclinations, but you always need to combine this with, actual career advice from counselors, your own real-world experience.
Definitely. While traits like precision and analysis are strong Virgo indicators, success anywhere comes down to skills, hard work, opportunities.
And your own choices. Astrology offers clues, maybe illuminates a path, but you still have to walk it. Develop skills, put in the effort.
Exactly. Your career is a tapestry. Your sign might influence the colors or the pattern, but you're the one doing the weaving, using your talents, efforts, and choices.
So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. How can knowing these tendencies, whether you call them astrological or just part of your personality, help you be more intentional about your career? How can it help you find work that feels, more like you?
That's the real takeaway, I think. Using this knowledge for self-awareness and empowerment.
We really hope this deep dive gave all you Virgos out there, or those who know and love one, some useful celestial guidance. Remember, leaning into your natural strengths, the ones maybe reflected by your sign, can definitely point you towards a more fulfilling job.
It's about alignment, finding that sweet spot.
And if you want to go even deeper, get a reading tailored specifically to your unique birth chart and what it says about your career path. We've put a link for that down in the description.
Definitely worth exploring if you're curious.
Thank you all so much for tuning into the Stargazers today. Join us next time as we chart the cosmic career course for another zodiac sign. Until then, may your own career journey be truly blessed.